4 flipping parts. Let's go.
Bet. Oh, finally. So,
Long time no see.
well, the doctor did say that they have the equipment necessary to give him a quick recovery, but he has seen better days.
Naturally.
In fact, they're calling his family now so they can come over and try to see him.
That's good.
I just don't get it. How could he do this to him? I mean, he's his own flesh and blood, and he just throws him aside like a dog on the street.
Yeet! The Blur was beaten and all that stuff. Got into a nasty accident.
Breaking news! The Lancer base in this very city is under attack by some odd organization. More news on this subject is developing over time. Wait, a Lancer base under attack?
I'm sure that's not a bad thing at all.
Wait a minute. I know that base. Really?
That's the base where the Lancers are.
Used to come here a lot, field trips. Long story, but
You want field trips to the Lancer base?
located in
I never went on, I never went on field trips to NATO.
But what about Blur?
It's located in America,
At the moment,
I
so
think.
let's leave the professionals to do their thing. Right now, there are other people who need our help. You're right. Come on then.
That's gonna be fun. So that would be like go to field trips to friggin'. I mean, I guess if I lived in Washington D.C., I might get a field trip to the White House, considering it's right there. But it's also like, I don't know. It's the most of the fact that it's like, it's the freaking dimension. I never got that part of it. Where I'd be like, we are now in the blank dimension. It's like, well, no, you're not. You're in a random town in this dimension. I mean, that is technically in the dimension, but the town is not the dimension. The town isn't even the world. That's like me saying, that's like if you and friends came along to my neck of the woods. We're in the in the real world dimension or whatever shit. We're in the ritual dimension. It's just Braintree, Massachusetts. Who gives a flying fuck?
Figures. We finally find a Lancer base and it's being attacked. Yeah, it looks like we're struggling.
It sounds like Sonic Forces music, but I can't tell you which one.
Some random attack either. It seems that all of this must have
It's
been
probably a classic Sonic theme because I automatically don't care.
Now end this Green Eyes Grey Dragon. Plasma Storm! Ah!
The gang's trying to get back together.
Draco? Hugo? Bit? Finally. Friendly face. Goodness.
Friendly face.
What
Mine.
happened to you? It's a long story. You? Same. But that's beside the point. By the looks of it, it appears that this base is being invaded by an organization that I recognize as...
An organization that we have forgotten.
We know. We've encountered them before. And by the looks of it, they're invading this base for a reason.
Money.
Never mind all of that now. Introductions later. The entire base is completely blocked off. It's like... It's like they don't want any communications coming through.
Gee, I wonder why would they want that case.
Ivory put you in charge if he was ever out of commission, and... Quite frankly, he isn't around, and it's a long story about him, but...
Damn you, Triumvirate. This is getting out of hand.
Well, you don't have a plan? Hey, I'm working on it.
I have a foolproof plan. It's so foolproof even I haven't thought of it yet.
Every Lancer base has a special room blocked off from all the others. It's a special communications room to signal for help.
I always have 2 plans on standby. Run and make shit up until I get lucky and say it, claim it was a plan.
So by the looks of it, our plan is to simply get in there and call for someone. Good idea. That room is the only one that can't be blocked, no matter what. That's our best plan of action at the moment. So here's the idea. Bit, you go with this duelist here and get to that room. What about you?
What about
Go
me?
off the deep end. Take out any duelists that might cause you trouble. We'll be your cover. Okay, that sounds like a plan to me. Alright guys, with Ace and Joan out of the picture, it's up to us now. So let's go in there and protect this base. Right. Right!
Later.
Percy, are you in the vault yet? Ugh, trying to. Some of these guards keep getting in the way. Just hurry up. Once they get past our guards and into the communication room, then time's up. Yes, sir.
We all know the heroes are going to be here in no time. It's not a question of if, only when.
Think we made a clear enough path?
No, let's go through more,
Let's
just to
see
be
who else
safe.
we can fend off for now. Ah, finally, some company. Great, another one. Hold on.
I wasn't expecting there'd be so many mooks in this invasion.
I'm assuming you're another admin. Well, I guess you could say that.
I'm the one with the instant winning condition.
I'm the leader of the Barian clan. The leader? The leader? So, you're the one behind all of this?
That's what the leader tends to be.
Sort of, but not really.
How is the leader not in charge?
Good, because I've got a few questions to ask. Why are you doing all of this? Why do you want to reunite the dimensions? Oh, I don't really want to do that. I mean, sure, it's what I'm doing, but it's not what I truly plan. My plan is to get revenge. Revenge on the Lancers. What? Okay, enough with the vague speeches already.
Can we stop playing the pronoun game?
And why you're doing all of this. From the top. Alright, fine.
I acknowledge it is a fun game, but it's only fun for the one player.
Allow me to truly introduce myself. My name is Minus, and I am the leader of the Barian clan.
We've done this already.
Minus. My mission is to use the power that I have been given to wield Zark and use it to reunite all 4 dimensions back into the original dimension.
Zark isn't... Zark is a sentient being.
Although that is my mission, it is not my motivation. My true motivation is to get revenge on the Lancers for what they have done to me. Okay, but why do you want revenge against the Lancers? Yeah, I mean, what problem do you have with the Lancers? Problem? Well, it's not really with the Lancers specifically. My real problem is with Shea Obsidian, Yuya Sakaki, and especially Declan Akuba. All of those.
These are real names.
Wrong.
The English names, I
The
believe.
legendary duelists? But I've read some things about their adventures, but I don't recall them encountering someone named
Minus.
They probably don't even know you.
Show some random guy from the background.
But perhaps this will jog your memory.
Nope, this doesn't jog anything. Oh great, we're gonna go through every single one individually. Okay, no, good. You?
Vision.
Jean-Michel Rogers.
Who was that? Wait. That was this guy? Hello. That's impossible. You? Okay, I'm not following. Who is he? Long story. He was originally an admin for the fusion dimension during the war. However, he went rogue and tried to take over an entire dimension all on his
He
own.
was sucked into a portal with Yuzu, or Zuzu, and disappeared, and was never mentioned again, I don't think.
Thus defeated him. Correct. Well, by failed, you mean sucked into a portal between time and space.
Yeah.
Truly.
Also, Declan beat him in the most satisfying way ever with the infinite loop.
How are you here now? Yeah.
Fight me. Infinite loops in Yu-Gi-Oh are always satisfying. I don't care if the Slifer Revival Gem Infinite Loop is bullshit. You can't tell me it's not fun.
Remember when I stated that I was inhaled through a portal? Unlike all the other duelists that were sucked in along with me, I wasn't as lucky. I ended up in an endless void of time and space.
I remember when I Paradox from Ben 10.
Life
I went insane. Then I got bored and just
nothing.
made myself sane again.
The only thing I could see was pure darkness. And that's the only thing
And
I
a
could
skeleton
see.
being in the
The only thing I
background.
could
Oh
feel
wait, wrong
for
thing.
4 long years.
GX Season 4.
I didn't even know I was alive. I thought I would remain this way. Nothing but an empty husk of my former self.
You are an SCP-3099.
Another spirit.
Or is it 3001? I think it's
Spirit
3001.
stated he was from another world. A place called Barian World.
It's a red something.
A spirit? Or what did he call himself?
The spirit.
I did not get his name. He was very vague about it.
Of course he
The
was.
only thing
They always
he gave
are.
me was a number. He stated due
Oh,
to previous
no.
events he could not return to his body, and neither
That's
could he
why
return
it has
to
an
his world.
infinite loop. Or an
Barian
instant
World
win,
had
I
a
should
long
say.
vendetta against Earth and was planning a revenge plot against them for the destruction of their Barian emperors. However, ever since the Zark incident happened,
Why is
Earth
the
had
sequel to
became
Arc 5
separated
far
from
deeper
Barian
than
World.
Arc 5
No being
ever
from that world
was?
could cross over to Earth, and neither could the spirit. However, I could. So this one spirit promised me a deal. He would revive me and return me to this world on one condition. I would use the power that he would give me to reunite the dimensions into the original once more, by using this power to control the Supreme King Dragon Zark. And in return, I would also get my revenge. An offer which I simply could not refuse.
It's a horrifying concept.
Now I have a new
Zark being ranked up.
deck and powers to boot. I use this power to create
Remember,
rank-up magic
Zark is
variant
counted as a
cards.
fusion,
And
synchro,
other
XZ's,
duelists to
pendulum
act on
effect.
Duelists that believe in Leo Akaba's cause.
So technically,
United with the
Zark has
dimensions.
ranks.
And that brings
And
us
in the anime, there's a rank 13.
So, let me get this straight. You're doing all of this, not only so you can get revenge, but so another world can invade the original
Think
dimension.
on that.
Well, when you put it that way, I suppose.
A anime Zark could be
What
even
makes
more
you think
powerful
that
in the
you're not
anime as
born
if you just
again?
gave him an instant win
I mean,
condition.
once you've done what you've accomplished, they'll probably get rid of you in the end, so what makes you think they won't betray you? But I'm nobody's pawn. Even if I was, I don't care anymore. The only thing I want now is pure revenge. So even if they do decide to destroy me, at least I will leave this world, knowing that that revenge is complete. Besides, once Barian World realizes that I helped them return to Earth, they'll be more than happy to have me assist with them. Well, even so, how do you plan on getting Zark? Well, that's pretty simple. For one, I know where the Supreme King Dragon is located.
Uh-oh.
It's in the place you prefer to as Phoenix University.
Oh, for frick. We got a guy digging there.
I know how to unlock it. You see, I did some research, and from what I've learned, the Zark card was hidden away inside of a box. A box made of near indestructible material.
All this information
not
is stuff
open.
we've already covered,
The only way to
but it's a
open
helpful
it
recap,
is
I
with
guess.
4 special key cards. Spell cards that read, combined with 3 to be complete.
Oh no.
That was the same type of card that Blur had.
Wait, why are there 3 spells, but
We already
but
have
you need
one of
4?
those cards in our possession, and we are this close to obtaining the second one. And once all 4 of
Unless
them are in
1
our
4.
possession,
Wait,
it's
1
only a matter of
4.
time until
All
we invade
dragon.
Phoenix University and obtain the Supreme King Dragon.
It's not
Then
F
we will
O
reunite
R.
the
It's
dimensions,
F O
and
U
Barian World
R.
will continue where it left off and invade. That's some plan you've got. But unfortunately, it comes to a close here. The only reason why
Before anyone goes back and checks the original One for All Dragon, that's where they pull in the whole Winged Dragon of Ra. Ooh, secret text thing.
Then I can't see no reason not to. I didn't ask for a duel, but if you're insisting, Hugo, you don't mind giving me a hand? With pleasure. Let's do this. Very well then.
I'm just terrified by the concept of Zark being ranked up, still being like, it's an instant win condition, it has to be. Zark was given so many extra effects in the animes at every other 5 minutes. The only I made the trick before, but I was half expecting.
I'll only be allowed to attack the player who went previous.
I was half expecting Zark to be like,
Alright.
hey, we'll wait for Zark to die of starvation. I activate Zark's effect. It makes me a grilled sandwich. Eventually he'll need to get sleep. I activate Zark's effect. Gives me a full refresh of 8 hours.
Alright, I'll go next.
Just kept making shit up as they went. Why the fuck not?
I'll start my turn by setting the pendulum scale.
I don't care if the Endemonium magicians are longer. I'm still convinced that Zark has more text.
I'm allowed to pendulum summon monsters.
Even if I'm factually wrong, I feel right.
Swing bar pendulum. Carve the arc of victory. Pendulum summon. Appear forth. Green Eyes Grey Dragon. Scout with eyes of green. And Green Eyes Spark Dragon.
Strong starts.
Scout with Eyes of Green special ability, which lets me add 1 Green Eye spell or trap from my deck to my hand. Next, since Scout is a tuner monster, I'll tune it with my level 6 Green Eyes. Come forth, Synchro Summon, appear, Green Eyes Starlight Dragon! But I'm not done yet. Now I'll activate Grey Eyes Wyvern's Pendulum ability, adding Green Eyes Grey Dragon from my graveyard to my hand.
Nice.
Then I'll also activate from my hand the spell card Green Eyes Fusion.
Worst possible
this spell
place.
card allows me to perform a fusion summon.
Well, I guess it could be completely uncovered by the Spark Dragon.
Is one of the fusion materials I'm using. I'm also able to fusion summon using monsters in my deck. So I'll send Green Eyes in my hand and Green Eyes Komori Dragon in my deck to the graveyard to perform a fusion summon. I fusion summon. Appear. Green Eyes Neo Dragon. Lastly, I'll activate Green Eyes Spark Dragon
Pendulum
special
Synchro
ability.
Fusion.
Since it was Pendulum summoned, once per turn, I can resurrect Green Eyes Grey Dragon to the field. Lastly, I'll overlay Spark Dragon with Grey Dragon.
Declan Akaba just walks in, mate, this is my thing.
Green Eyes Saber Tooth Dragon.
Okay, guys, you know the anime law. The fact that he just did all that in turn 1 means he's screwed.
I punch her a big hole in your life points. In fact, I'd say this is your last turn here and now, because Neo Dragon has the ability to attack twice, and all 3 of them have more than enough attack points to end this.
Oop.
This ends now. All 3 of my monsters, wipe him out! Draco!
Nothing happened.
How? You can thank my trap card for that. Barry and Shield. A trap card? You can't activate that from your hand. I can if there are no cards on my field. This trap card simply reduces any damage I take for the rest of this turn to 0. Should have figured it wouldn't be so easy.
I still can't believe the Numeron cards exist in real life. Not all of them, obviously, but any of them at all. It's just one of those things where I'm like, what?
You know, if this is the best you've got, and it's only your first turn, then you're in bigger trouble than I thought.
Anime law, yeah. You did everything you got in the first few minutes. He's losing. What is your favorite villain from Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 that wasn't Zark? Oh, does Yura count? Yuri, I mean. Oh, well, he's technically one of the Q boys, so we won't count him. Battleborg, Beastborg guy? Nah, he was just kind of there. I like the Grace and Gloria twins, mostly because they played Amazonas, and Amazonas, my first Yu-Gi-Oh! Card ever was an Amazonas Blowpiper, so I always have nostalgia with them. But they turned good at the end, so. Wait, if I could do all this, I could just be like, and then they turn good at the end, so they're negated. I guess John, when you think about it, John Michelle Roger was the only real bad guy. Considering he's the only one that didn't reform at the fucking end. Well, no, I guess Sergei, but he was also a robot sort of thing. It was weird. I know I'm missing like 19 other filler villains. What about the Beast, Gladiator Beast guy arc who went on for like 19 fucking episodes, and I'm still convinced that Zark had fewer episodes than the Glad Beast guy. He didn't even freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything complained about this. I'll just go with John Michelle Rogers. Why not? The Synchro arc went on longer than it should have. Anyway, next. And now for part 2. I got rid of the clock, I got rid of the sound that you might have been hearing, so now we just have silence. Both Hugo and him have 4,000 life points.
Unfortunately for you, I do have the means necessary. Now, to start off my turn, I will banish the trap card Barian Shield from my graveyard to add one Barian monster from my deck to my hand. Next, I summon to the field the monster I added, Barian King! Level 7 monster, summoned just like that? How is that even possible? Through his effect, if all monsters in my extra deck are Xyz monsters, I can summon this card from my hand without tributing. In fact, all of my main deck monsters have that effect. Now, moving on,
useful.
This monster's special ability allows me to add another Barian card from my deck to my hand. Next, by reducing this monster's attack points by 1,000,
I think this
I
is
can
Zavok's
special
theme
summon
from Forces.
Barian Rook from my hand. Now using these 2 level 7 monsters, I will proceed to build the overlay network. I overlay level 7 Barian King and Rook, and Exceed Summon, rank 7, Barian Emperor, Silent Nasher. Barian Emperor?
Nash.
Careful, Draco. He wouldn't have summoned that monster if he didn't know it wouldn't help him.
Shark
Okay,
slash Nash
lay it
is
on
the
me.
best
What's
character
this
in
thing supposed to
Zexal.
do?
I don't
Allow
give
me
a
to
fuck.
demonstrate. Silent Nash's special ability activates. When
You
it's
can have your
Exceed Summon,
kites or
all face-up
Kaito.
cards you
He's the
control
second
become
best in my
overlay
opinion.
units.
And by that I mean,
What?
he doesn't
That's
piss me
right.
off.
Using his effect, I absorb all 3 of your monsters and your 2 pendulum cards as new material to this card.
That's ridiculous.
This monster also gains 200 attack for each material attached to
It'll also make me a hot
5.7
fudge sundae.
material. So this card's attack points rise by 1,400. Battle. Silent Nasher, attack Draco's life points directly. Oh no. Draco! I don't think so. I will activate the effect of Green Eye's Komori Dragon in my graveyard. Since you're conducting a direct attack against my life points, I can banish this card and special summon Green Eye's Grey Dragon from my graveyard.
Whew.
As an additional bonus, your attack is negated and your attacking monster is destroyed.
I doubt
Not
it would be
unless
that
Silent
easy.
Nash's final special ability kicks in. If it would ever leave the field. In fact, if any card I control would ever leave the field, I can use up one of this monster's overlay units instead. Great.
Well,
I'm
6
done.
to go.
I'll set 2 cards face down and leave it at you. Wiped out the entire board in 1 turn. I would have expected nothing less from the leader of the Barian clan. I mean, he is the leader for a reason.
Yeah.
How could I be so careless? It's your turn. Hugo, was it? Don't worry, I won't be able to attack Draco on the next turn. But you are free game. Good to know. Careful, Hugo. Your skill. I will.
Well, my monsters have
Okay,
skills too.
Let's do this. I draw. To start my turn off, I will activate
now we
the
have
effect
the
of
metal
Pocket
selecting
Clucklet in my
monsters.
hand. By doing so, I can reveal 1 pocket normal monster in my hand. In this case, Pocket Kitlet. Then, by discarding Clucklet from my hand, I can special summon the revealed monster. Kitlet to the field! Oh, but wait, there's more. Since you control a monster as well, Clucklet lets me summon a Pocket normal monster from my deck as well. So long as it has a different name. So let's go! Pocket Cryobug! Clucklet's also treated as an XP card while in the graveyard. Same will apply to Kitlit and Cryobug as well. Once I activate the EXP card, Pocket Evolution! I have to admit, I was intrigued when I heard the rumors about the evolution dimension and the existence of other dimensions. Then again, I suppose it shouldn't be too surprising.
That reminds me, for whatever reason.
This spell card lets me
There's a
evolve
guy
both
out there
my
who's
monsters
trying
at the
to
same
connect
time.
all the Yu-Gi-Oh!
I
timelines
double
about
evolution
R5.
summon, appear, Pocket Incineroar Beast, and
I think you could
Pocket
probably look it up
Thunderbolt.
as, like, why no
Okay,
one
to
uses
start things off, I'll
rituals
use
in, like,
Thunderbolt
the
skill.
anime and something
When
like
it's
that.
summoned, I can set one Pocket Spell or Trap.
I think if you look
directly
at it
from my
like
deck.
that, you'll find the guy. I don't remember what his name is.
Then there's Incineroar Beast skill. When it's summoned, I can destroy all spell and trap cards you control. And then you take 300 for each.
Like a
You
Thunder
won't
Moth
even
looks
get
like a
pleasure.
Moth or a
I
Batra
use
hybrid.
2 more of my monster's overlay units to prevent my spell and trap cards from being destroyed. No matter what we try to get rid of, that monster
So
just
it's
gets in
one
the
for
way.
each spell and trap.
Well, not for long. I activate the effect of Tundra Moth right here and right now by banishing
don't
an
want to
XP
do it
card
later?
from the graveyard. Tundra Moth allows me to half your monster's attack points and freeze its ability until the end of the turn.
I should have done this earlier, but then again, Incineroar Beast is
That
probably was
besides
on summon.
Nasha won't be able to prevent its destruction. Exactly. So I can activate Incineroar Beast's special ability by banishing another XP card from the graveyard. Incineroar Beast destroys your monster and inflicts damage equal to its attack points. Sounds like a foolproof plan on paper,
Uh-oh.
but not when you're dueling against me. I discard Baryon Archfiend from my hand.
Huh?
With this monster, not only can I prevent my monster from being destroyed by your monster's skill, but my monster won't be able to be destroyed for the rest of this turn. No!
But you
Damn it,
still take the
so
damage.
Fine. If I can't get rid of it, at least I can do some damage. Tundra Moth, attack! Did you just forget? My monster won't be destroyed. But you still take damage. Ah!
This is ArcV.
Incineroar Beast, Burning Wildfire!
Oh yeah, the other
attack!
video that I was talking about earlier is,
That's it from me.
where are the other
Step
Yu-Gi-Oh!
one card,
protagonists during
and then
Arc
my
5. It's actually a pretty interesting theory if you look into it.
Turn and its attack points return to
It's
normal.
one of those whole fandom bullshit where it's also like, huh,
To
what
start
if?
my next turn, I will activate the
know,
continuous
food for
trap
thought.
card from my field. Reveal Baryon's Curse. This trap card will come into play later.
I like how it looks like he's
but for
crying
now,
the Varian
I'll
logo.
activate a spell card from my hand. Baryon Overlay. This lets me summon 2 Baryon monsters from my graveyard with their effects negated.
Sure, why not?
Baryon King, Baryon Archfiend, return to the field. 2 more monsters.
Exceed Shokan!
To another Exceed summon. Now, with both these monsters being level 7, I will
He then
use them
performs a
to
synchro
build
summon.
the overlay
What?
network once more. I Exceed summon. Rank 7. Baryon Emperor. Elite Cestus. That doesn't look good. So what does this one do? That's right. And you can guarantee that this one has a powerful effect as well. Now I will activate Cestus' special
I
ability.
just realized that
By
Nasher
using up
has
one of its
101
overlay
stats,
units,
while
I can
Star
destroy
System,
all
well, Elite
monsters you
System
control,
has.
Hugo Celadon.
Well, actually, Star System
And
has
you take
1600
damage
defense
equal
points.
to their combined attack. Hugo, look out!
But, eh.
Oh no you don't. I activate my trap card. Pocket Smoke Screen.
No comment
And with it,
in
my
Cestus.
monsters can do a vanishing act. You see, this trap lets me remove both of them from play until the end of the turn. And for each monster I choose to remove from play, I can place a smoke counter on the field. Since I remove 2 monsters, I can have both of your monsters gain 1 smoke counter. What's the point of that? I'll tell you the point of it. Because monsters with smoke counters cannot attack.
Nice.
I suppose. Very well then. Before I end my turn, I will banish Baryon Overlay from my graveyard to use its other effect. I can target my Silent Nasher and attach the top 2 cards of your deck to this card as overlay units.
What?
Fine. That'll bring him back up a few attack points, and I shall end my turn. And during the end phase, both my monsters come back to the field. Alright, Draco, it's your move. Show him what you've got. With pleasure. I draw! And during your standby phase, Draco Greendale, my Barion's Curse's effect will activate. You see, it halves your life points.
What?
What? Ah! Oh, great. Now we can half our life points?
Yep.
Card that halves life points?
I love Destiny Hero Dragoon.
Drawback. Well,
Oh wait, no, that's
unfortunately,
Dogma.
there is.
Dogma.
I have to destroy this card during my standby phase. Oh wait, I have Silent Nasher on my
So
field.
no, he
I can
doesn't.
use up one of its overlay units to prevent this card from being destroyed by its own effect, allowing me to continuously half your life.
It's like one of Lightning's cards. It's like a continuous spell. It'd be like, no one can destroy cards by cards effect.
Every monster is immortal. But maybe there's something that I can use. Okay then. To progress with my turn, I will banish Scout with Eyes of Green from my graveyard.
Also, my name was like, I
By
thought you
doing
didn't
so, I
want
can
Shark.
summon another one from
Finish
my deck.
brains. I didn't.
With its effect,
AMVs
when it's summoned,
exist.
I get to search out another Green Eye spell or trap. Next, I activate the spell card Plasma Storm. At the cost of my Green Eyes attacking this turn, this allows my monster to wipe out all of your monsters. You won't even get the chance.
Nasher.
I activate Silent Nash's special ability once more, using up both of its overlay units to prevent both my monsters from being destroyed. Now, since Scout is a tuner monster, I'll tune it
Synchro
with my level
Shogun
6
again!
Green Eyes Grey Dragon. Now let's go! Synchro Summon! Appear! Green Eyes Gadget Dragon! Oh, that's a new monster. Now, I activate Green Eyes Gadget Dragon's special ability. When it's summoned, I can equip one Green Eyes monster from my
I
graveyard.
always like how
to
the
this
Green
card.
Eyes extra deck monsters have
Giving it an
31
additional
on their attack
1,000
points.
attack
I always love that
points.
extra thing.
Now, battle. I want to take out Silent Nasha, but I know its effect will get in the way. So the least I can do now is deal the most damage I can. Alright,
Bye,
Gadget Dragon,
Cestus.
attack Elite Cestus! Very well then.
Nasher, do your
I'll
thing.
allow it.
What?
What? But I don't get it. Why wouldn't you prevent your monster's destruction?
To keep the protection.
Oh, you'll find out soon enough. You're planning something.
He wanted to keep the protection. That has to be the reason.
Set
Why?
one card face down before ending my turn. And then it's my move.
Well, bye,
once more.
Cestus.
I
It was fun
draw.
while it lasted.
I've heard plenty of stories about him. His goals to try and take over the Synchro dimension. He always was a genius at playing his enemies right into his hands.
How ironic that the Synchro guy's
During
playing
the standby
these.
phase, I remove one of my Silent
Maybe
Nash's
not
overlay
ironic, but
units
still.
once more.
Or
So I can
protect his.
prevent my Barion's Curse from destroying itself.
Yeah.
To start my turn, I will activate a spell card from my hand. Barian Rage. This spell card lets me target my Elite Cestus in the graveyard and inflict damage to your life points, equal to its attack points.
Uh-oh.
Since this monster has 2,500 attacks,
So that's why he
exactly
wanted to
how
it
much
too.
You're losing, Draco Green.
And he has 2,000
Oh
left.
no, you don't. Gadget Dragon's other ability will now activate. By getting rid of the equipped monster, I can negate your spell card's effect and destroy it.
Whew. Dodge that bullet. Or I guess fist in
took the bait.
Cestus's case. What?
8? That's right. Do you honestly think I didn't know what your monster's
Oh, that's why I
special
like how he let
ability is?
Nashter.
If I
Let it
activated
be
Silent
destroyed.
Nash's special ability during the previous turn, you would have had the means to negate it, thus getting rid of my Silent Nasher.
You knew.
So that's why you didn't negate his monster's destruction. It may have cost him. Exactly.
It's
And
clever.
it's about to get even worse for you. I summon to the field Barian Pawn. Activating Barian Pawn's special ability, I can
I
special
don't think
summon
this
Barian
episode's
King
gonna be
back to my
allowed.
graveyard. King's effect lets me search out another
Unless that means
Barian
something else in
card,
your country, but I
and
thought
I
porn
will
was
use both
universal.
monsters to once again build the overlay network. Oh no! Exceed summon, rank 7, Barian Emperor, Ragnar Reaper!
Huh.
Not good. I use
Ragnar
up
Reaper
one
be
of
like,
Ragnar
Nasher,
Reaper's
you look
overlay
oddly
units.
familiar,
By
bro.
doing
Ooh.
so, all of your monsters are
Oni-chan?
wiped
Oh
out.
god, no.
And for each monster destroyed, Ragnar Reaper lets me draw a card. Don't forget, since Gadget Dragon left the field, Green Eyes Grey Dragon returns.
In attack
More
mode?
than enough attack points to defend my life points.
I guess that makes sense.
Meaningless to me. Ragnar Reaper, battle. Attack Green Eyes Grey Dragon.
But
What are you doing? That's where Ragnareepa's special ability comes in once more. When it battles your monster's attack points are cut in half. Oh no. I activate my trap card. Reveal Green Eyes Rampage. Since your monster is attacking Green Eyes, all face-up monsters you control are now destroyed. Haven't you learned anything?
Nasher.
I use 2 more overlay units from Silent Nasher to prevent my monsters from being destroyed.
But you only have 1 Exceed material left.
Lucky for you, due to your partner's trap card, my Silent Nasher cannot battle.
The smoke screen.
So I'll
That's another reason to get
my
rid of the
turn from
Cestus.
there.
The smoke counter made him useless.
Fine.
Next to useless, at least.
Alright, Hugo. It's on you now. I don't get it. Why activate that trap card? You know his monster can just prevent itself from being destroyed, right?
But now he's out of materials. At least
Destroy his
almost.
monsters. It was to wear out all of Silent Nash's overlay units.
He still has 1 left.
Hours. Hugo, it's up to you now to
You know-
do the rest.
Yeah. See if you all use the trap more.
Get ready, Minus.
Get
Because
set
this
to
is
get
the
decked!
last turn that your Barian Emperor has. Really? Well, I'd like to see you try. As you wish. Alright then, let's do this!
Is it gonna be a new question or the same one? Who do you think is the most overpowered Xyz monster? Maybe need to say Numeronia. Okay, banning anime cards. Let's just get that out the way right now. That new one that they just made, but okay, at the time of this, I don't freaking know what it is. I just know it's fucking ridiculous with all the new Inferni support too. Okay, to be fair, then again, any new card that comes out, they're like, this is the most broken thing ever. It's not. I guess the one that gets me up, drives me above the wall more than not is freaking Utopia the Lightning, just because it'd be like, oh yeah, I just get 5k attack, you can't do shit, get Rex Scrub. That's my opinion. I may be factually wrong, but I have the right to my opinion at the end of the day. There may be more broken cards that I don't know of, but I don't know of them, and that's the first one that came to mind. Next! Morris Code Knight? I never would have guessed!
Well, Mr. Celadon, I'm waiting. And I'm thinking. And guess what? I've already thought. And I'm ready to begin my turn. Well, before you can
Trap, let's do.
turn, I'll activate the effect of Barian's curse once more, allowing me to half your life points. Oh yeah. And during your main phase, I'll activate Ragnareepa's special ability, Quick Effect. By using up its last overlay unit, both your monsters are destroyed. Ah! Oh, and for good measure, Ragnareepa lets me draw 1 card for each. That's 2 cards. You just cleaned most of your board.
Most?
He's handed
Well, I
me
guess I have, I
the
suppose, in
very
traps.
cards that Ragnareepa's given him. I know. I have to end this quick before it gets devastating. Are you sure it isn't devastating already? Now, to begin, I'll activate the effect of Pocket Smokescreen in my graveyard. By removing the smoke counter that's still placed on one of your monsters, I can set this trap card directly from my
So
graveyard.
you can use it again later.
Of course, it's banished when it leaves the field, but on the bright side, it's here ready for me to use again. Now, I'll summon Pocket Ruffet Wolf to the field in attack mode. But he won't be staying for long, because I'm activating DDoS Evolution. First, I send 2 copies of this card to the graveyard, and then I can evolve Ruffet Wolf right here and right now. So I expand the DNA strand and evolution summon level 6, Pocket High Foot Wolf!
Oh, it's got a new artwork.
Ah, finally. Your boss monster, I'm assuming. Correct. And I'll be activating his special ability.
I know it's
to show
supposed
you
to,
exactly
it's supposed to be
why
like,
it is.
but
I'll
also
banish him
supposed
an
to look he's
XP
like
card from the
cross-eyed.
graveyard. High Wolf's attack points double. Of course, he doesn't inflict battle damage, but he does inflict effect damage equal to your destroyed monster's attack points.
Got him.
But before he attacks, I'll activate
I do
the
like how
face-down
Haifu
card
Wood
the
has
Cryolove set previously.
2100 defense
It's
points. I don't know if I
called
mentioned this before, but it's
Pocket
like
Helping
all the
Hand.
other protagonist boss
Here's what
monsters
it
like
does.
22,000
Lets me
points.
target
Like you
Haifu
guys do
Wolf
know, Dr.
and,
Dustin had
well,
2100
gives him
defense
a helping
points, right?
hand, allowing him to attack all monsters you control.
I know it's not the 5 numerical
Wipe
thing,
him
but
out,
it's still
Hugo.
like, come on guys, if we're
Now
gonna
let's
copy
go,
the boss
Haifu
monster
Wolf.
thing, do
Wipe
it
him
right!
out. Attack Silent Nasher!
No, you just gotta be better than
It's a
everyone.
combo, but not when Silent Nasher's special ability
So
is on
if Yugi ever got into a duel with other protagonists, minus Yusaku, all he'd have to do is activate Shield and Sword, and then he'd basically
But
beat them all
Helping Hand
if they all had their
doesn't
boss
say
monsters on the
once
field
each,
at the same time,
Which means not only can Haifu Wolf attack your
ignoring
monster
effects
again,
and stuff like that.
but Silent Nasher no longer has any overlay units, so no more defense. Now let's finish where you left off, Haifu Wolf. Take him out with Canine Knuckle! Urgh! That's it. He's finished. And now, Ragnar Reaper. Let's finish this, Haifu Wolf. Take him out with Canine Knuckle! Urgh! And that's it.
Is it though?
There we go.
No, he's not done.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You gained life points! I did like that though.
come
Yeah, I
on.
don't think so.
So why have you survived this time?
Not so much it got healthier
Well,
from
you can
it.
thank the Barian Urge trap card for that. Since my Ragnar Reaper was destroyed, I could use this trap card's special ability to gain life points equal to double its attack points. Not only effectively nullifying the damage I took, but also increasing my life points a little. Fine. With no other cards I can play, at the moment at least, I'll end my turn.
So we gained
Very
20,
well, then.
like
I draw.
2100.
And during my
So we
standby
gained
phase,
4200,
no
then
Silent
lost
Nasher,
2100.
Barian's curse is destroyed. So close again. It's like every time we think we've got him, he just slips away from defeat.
Yep.
True, but now you have something else to worry about. An empty board. I start by normal summoning to the field Barian's Knight. And he won't be alone for long, because he can spawn in some company. With his special ability, I can special summon up to 2 Barian monsters from my hand or graveyard. with their
Uh-oh.
effects negated. So I'll special summon Barian Archfiend and Barian Rook. from my graveyard. And now I will proceed to overlay all 3 of my monsters. And exceed summoning with 3 monsters. Careful, Hugo. He's bringing out something big.
Clearly.
That's right. Get ready for I Exceed Summon, Rank 7, Barian Emperor, Star Pegasus! Only 2200 attack points. He's up to something.
That would be
Well, before
bizarre,
I get
most
into the
likely.
meat of things, I'll activate the effect of Barian's Urge in my graveyard. By banishing it and targeting my Pegasus, my Pegasus gains 400 attack points for each overlay unit attached to it. That's 1200 attack points, if you didn't know. Oh boy. Oh, but wait, it gets worse. I'll use my Pegasus' special ability. By using up one of its overlay units, I can reduce Haifu Wolf's attack points to 100.
What?
That's more than enough. Now, my Pegasus, attack and finish off Haifu Wolf. Go! Barian Ray! Yeah, I don't think so. Remember Pocket Smokescreen?
Alright.
You didn't think I would remember. That's why Pegasus is on my field. Once per turn during my battle phase, its special ability lets me negate any spell, trap, or monster effect and destroy it. Ah! Great. Now go, Pegasus. Wipe him out. Oh, no, you don't. Alright, give me the gist of it. Who's interfering this time? I'll show you who. It's Pocket Snowveil. By discarding this card from my hand, I negate your monster's attack and reduce its attack points by 1000. Very well then. I think I'll end my turn there. It's your move, Draco Greendale. Okay, Draco. It's your turn. Show him what we've done. And you know what? I've had it.
What?
Draco. I've had it with you. I've wasted about half an hour of patience on you, and quite frankly, I've had enough. What's the matter? I'm saying I'm done with this duel. Jean here needs to be destroyed. We already have Mephiles to worry about, and we don't need him and his posse causing even more of a riot than what's already happened. Draco, if we let him get away, if we let him walk away from us right here and right now, the Barian clan will still continue with their plans. We might have something worse than Mephiles to worry about. So you know what I say? I say I'm going to finish this, right here and right now! Is that so? Well, I hate to disappoint you, Mr. Greendale, but Jean is dead. And in his place is a duelist who is far more skilled. Compared to the
Because
shell
Jean
that
was
he
John's
I am a
English
complete
dub name.
upgrade.
Or I
Someone who is
really
both
just forgot
mentally
him that
and
much.
physically strong. I
Oop.
am Minus, leader of the Barian clan. Funny. That's exactly the number that your life points are about to drop to. At the end of
Nani?
this turn. Now, draw! To start my turn, I'll activate the effect of Scout with Eyes of Green in my graveyard. By banishing it, I can special summon the last copy of Scout from my deck. And Scout lets me add another Green Eyes spell or trap to my hand. And now I'll activate a very interesting spell card called Green Eyes Summoning Technique. Its effect lets me special summon Green Eyes Grey Dragon from my graveyard.
Of course.
Of course, it's unable to attack this turn, but that's fine by me. Furthermore, since Green Eyes is level 5 or higher, this spell card also lets me add another Green Eyes monster from my deck to my hand. Ready to join the field. Come forth! Green Eyes Galaxy Serpent!
Oh?
Serpent's special ability activates. When it's summoned, it inflicts 300 points of damage for each Green Eyes monster I control.
That's 900 damage.
What does that matter? Oh, you'll find out, because you won't be saying that in a bit. Now I'll activate Galaxy Serpent's other special ability. By targeting itself and my Scout, I can use them both to fusion summon without the need of polymerization. Now let's go. I fusion summon. Come forth, Green Eyes Paladin.
That's 1800
Not
attack
strong,
points.
But battle phase, he can attack your life points directly. Urgh!
Nice.
Are you done with the meaningless damage? Oh, I'm not finished yet. I still have one last surprise up my sleeve. Oh, that ability being... You see,
Paladin's a tuner.
is a tuner monster. A fusion tuner monster. That's right.
See-
and guess what?
see something
other
something
special
of
ability now
Thestius.
activates, allowing me to target Green Eyes Grey Dragon and use them both to synchro summon right here and right now. He's using a fusion monster to tune a normal monster. Now let's go. Dragon
Weird
from
things
the
have
depths
happened.
Of space. Dragon with green colored eyes. Come forth and create your galaxy road. I synchro summon level 10. Green Eyes Star Bright Dragon. That's a new one.
Playtime has ended, folks.
Okay, I'll bite. What does he do? Well, for starters, his special ability gives him half the combined attack of both synchro materials.
Huh.
Paladin had 1800, Green Eyes had
900.
2600. Half that, and you get a
22.
2100 attack point
21,
boost.
okay.
5700 attack points. That's right. Oh, but there's more. Not only can Starbright not be targeted or destroyed by card effects, but once per turn, at the cost of banishing one Green Eyes monster from my graveyard, I can negate any card effect. Wait. Something isn't right about this. Oh no. You're finished, Minus. Now, let's end this. Draco, hold on. No, Hugo. This has to end now. I will not allow another threat to pass. I've already let Mephiles pass before, and I don't intend another threat to do so as well. Now, let's do this! Green Eye Starbright Dragon! Let's end this! Attack! Attack! Dwarf Star Plasma! Ah! He's finished. Give me an E. Give me a P. Give me a C. Fail. How? Pegasus has another special ability. You see, if it would
EPC
have been
fail. What does
destroyed,
that
I can
mean?
use up all of its remaining overlay units, and by doing so, not only is it not destroyed, but rather than taking damage, I can half all players' life points.
What?
But Starbright should have been able to negate that effect. Under normal circumstances, yes, but Pegasus's effect cannot be negated. Go on. Say those beautiful words. Fine. I end my turn. And Starbright's attack returns to normal.
So close yet so far.
I had a funny feeling that this wouldn't be finished yet.
Yep.
My move. Minus. You may have survived so far. You may have even been able to survive one of my most powerful monsters, but as soon as my next turn comes, you're finished. Funny. You say that as if you are getting another turn. But you won't be. Oh, and what makes you say that?
This rank up magic.
Because I activate Barion's Rage, and you already know what this spell card does.
Uh-oh.
It lets me target a Barion monster in my graveyard and inflict damage equal to its attack points. You lose. Really? Well, in that case, I'll activate Starbright's effect. By banishing a Green Eyes monster from my graveyard, your spell card is negated. Oh no! I got you.
Again?
Did you really think I was planning to beat you with a petty card?
I mean...
Don't you just love a good bluff? No,
Yeah.
I have something else in mind for you. It's this. Go! Rank up magic Barion's Force!
Of course.
Oh no. That's right. It's rank up time. I rank up my rank 7 Star Pegasus. You're telling me... Bingo.
Rank
Now let's
8.
go, Chaos Xyz Evolution! Appear! Chaos Xyz! Barion Emperor! Shooting Star Pegasus! I'll admit you may have played me, but Starbright will not be taken out so easily. Remember, it cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. You're right. That's why I brought him out. Because not only is Shooting Star Pegasus unable to be destroyed, both by battle and card effects, but by using up one of its Chaos Overlay units, I can banish your monster face down. Oh yeah.
It doesn't
And
target.
not only do you take damage equal to your banished monster's attack points, but you can't activate card effects in response to this effect.
God fucking spell speed 4.
You're done for. Draco, no! Hugo, I'm sorry. End this, Shooting Star Pegasus. Destroy Draco Greendale! No!
It all comes down to
Draco!
Hugo in the end. Who would have seen this coming?
One down, one to go. Minus, you're going to pay for this! That's it. And that's your great comeback speech. I would have
Short,
thought
sweet, to the
something
point.
better, but it's your funeral. I'll set one card face down and leave it at you. Make your last turn, Hugo Celadon. Oh, this won't just be that. It'll also be the line that marks your defeat. Okay, let's do this. Can't you just give up already? I mean, you've practically already lost. Then how come I still have life points? Because as long as I've got life points, I'm still in the game. And quite frankly, it's about time I end it. Whatever you say. Just make your move so I can end this already. I haven't got all day. Okay. I draw!
How are the cards? Guide him. What was the most shocking loss in Yu-Gi-Oh! For you? The day Yugi lost. Let's just get that out of the way. Okay, bye. Next. Part frickin' 4 of For the Varian World.
Will you hurry up back there? I'm trying. Seriously. Does it really have to be this hard to set off a distress beacon?
Evidently, yes.
What were you expecting? A giant cartoony red button? It's a lot harder than it looks.
I mean, it would help.
Whatever. Just hurry. I don't know how much longer I can keep these troops at bay. Well, Mr. Celadon, I'm waiting. And I'm afraid the wait is over. Now, I activate from my hand the equip spell that I drew, called Pocket Elegem. It gives Haifu Wolf an additional 500
It has a lot of effects.
That's your luck of the draw moment. It's more like a dead draw if you ask me.
I'm not done.
Not quite. Elegem gains an additional effect depending on the attribute of the equipped monster. Since Haifu Wolf is a dark monster, I'm allowed to special summon one pocket monster from my graveyard. In this case, Pocket Snowveil, in defense mode. Now, prepare yourself. For what? For something that I probably should have mentioned about Snowveil.
It's a tuner.
It's a tuner monster. A tuner? I suppose that means... Correct.
I think the
tune
synchro guy is
level
going to
2
be taken out
Snowveil
by a
and level
synchro.
6 Haifu Wolf together. From the peak of the highest mountain, I summon a warrior with paws of a pounding avalanche. I synchro summon level 8 Pocket Tundra Lycan. Impressive. That's where his special ability comes in.
I like how for
When
the
this
white one
monster
it looks like a
summoned,
bit of a
not
polar
only does
bear.
it negate your monster's special abilities, but since an evolution monster was used as one of its synchro materials, your monster's attack points are dropped down to 0.
Oh boy.
Well, if that's the reason you're so confident, why don't you go ahead and attack? Yes. Now, let's end this once and for all. Go, my monster!
Nani? What?
Hello? My lord, I have some excellent news. It has taken us some digging, but we have fortunately found the spell card that we came here for.
No! We're literally at the last minute.
What?
Attack now!
Ah! So I see. Well, congratulations, Percy. Now that another one of the spell cards are in our possession, I say we call a retreat. Better to run away as cowards.
Attack under like an... Oh, wait, I'm not done!
Fight to the death. Understood, my lord. Calling a tactical retreat. Will do. I'll meet you back at base as soon as possible. All this time, you were
Stalling.
correct. Albeit I wasn't expecting you to last as long as you did, but to be fair, that is quite impressive. Besides, the longer I can keep you here, the better. Just a distraction. Indeed. I just said that. And now that we have 2 of the spell cards in our possession, all we need is the other half, and Zark is ours to command. It's too bad you won't be able to do that behind bars. Go, my monster! Attack him and end this Duel Sub-Zero Slicer! Ugh. That's game. Hey-oh-da. Hey-oh-da. No. Why? Well, thanks to a very familiar trap card that I played at the beginning of the duel. What was it again?
The shield?
Oh yes, Barion's Shield. That
But
card
you
again?
banished it.
Correct.
It's a second
I
copy.
take no
Ugh.
damage for the rest of this turn, although my monster is destroyed. My attack.
So the-
Fine.
I'm still waiting for the
Done.
Yu-Gi-Oh season when we get the opposite of
Normal.
Arc 5, like Arc 10. And your monster
You know, I
is
quite
destroyed,
frankly
but you
love
don't take the
Duel.
damage.
Probably wipe out the rest of your life points and your monster, but I'm at a tight schedule at the moment, so what do you say I surrender the duel and we both live to duel another day? What do you say? Do you honestly think I'm going to let you do that?
We went through all four
Especially
parts
after
of
what you
this
did
just
to
for this
Draco?
to end in a no
No.
contest?
As a Lancer, it's now my job to deal with people like you and keep all of these dimensions safe. And after hearing what you're about to do, there's no way in heck that I'm going to let you leave. So, I'll take that as a no? then?
Correct.
I'll stall you here until I deck out for all I care. You're not leaving. Very well then. Just let me say, you're not going to deck out. Because this shall be your last turn. I didn't want to waste this technique on you, but clearly if I am to get out of here on time, I have no choice. What?
Variance
Great
Chaos
Darius,
Draw.
lend me your power. Give me the power to rid this duelist and his absolute filth. Chaos! Draw! Ugh! You're finished. Rank up magic. Absolute Barion's Force.
This is
Another
really
rank up
big.
card.
You're
Let me
surprised?
explain. This spell card lets me special summon my Barian Emperor Silent Nasha from the graveyard and then rank it up into a Chaos Exceeds. Now let's end this. One more time. Chaos Exceeds Evolution. Bring forth Chaos Exceeds Barian Emperor. Ray Archfiend!
Oh,
Summon
great.
another Chaos Exceeds through one card. Yep, but it gets worse.
It's
Absolute
a question
Barion's
mark attack
Force's
points.
other effect lets me attach any number of Exceeds monsters in my graveyard to Ray Archfiend as Chaos Overlay units. I'm attaching 4, so this monster has 5 Chaos Overlay units. Furthermore, its effect lets it gain 1000 attack for each of those overlay units.
Uh-oh.
5,000 attack points? Indeed. Oh, and one last thing. By using up one of those Chaos Overlay units, your monster becomes another Chaos Overlay
What?
unit. This duel is finished. No. You should have accepted my offer while you had the chance. Now, Ray Archfiend, attack his life points directly and end this duel. Go, Barian Judgment! No! What was that?
That was all that work for nothing.
Oh! Guess that chaos draw took a lot more out of me than I thought. It worked! Help's on the way. Maybe.
It's too little too late.
Looks like we're too late. I suppose I've run out of time. rather not be caught. You're lucky, Hugo Seven. Both of them.
At the very least, we didn't go through all that for a no contest.
Honestly. Well, what can I say? Old rivalries die hard. To be fair, were you really expecting him to follow your orders? I mean, he barely follows Minus's. Did you really have to disobey my command just so you could go to some facility and beat up some nobody? I suppose not. Although I do have to say, Sully, I congratulate you for getting the spell card. Although, it must have not been easy dueling your brother. Yeah, whatever. Oh, what's the matter, Sully? Are you upset that you beat your baby brother up over a card? Crying out, I've told you before and I'm telling you again. He's not my brother. He's a fake, an illusion, just like everyone else who was created.
Faker.
In these dimensions. Once the dimensions are reunited again, my old and real family will return to me. Memories and all. That's all that matters.
What evidence do you have to support this?
You want your old family back. Everything must go back to the way they were.
Back in my day!
Are you trying to get on my nerves?
I kind of wish he was more of like a back in my day, as in literally saying back in my day. I mean, then again.
Have we located the other two cards yet?
Nope.
Well, unfortunately, we still don't know the whereabouts of the third card. However, we do know where the fourth lies.
Well, we'll skip
It's
one
a
then.
Very interesting place.
Jones Turner's back
Where might
pockets.
it be? I'm putting it on screen right now. Well, this makes things interesting. My lord, what are your orders? Pack your pencil cases, boys. We're going back to school.
God damn it, it's back at the school ground? We dug everywhere. What could we have possibly missed? There was that little rock over there. What is the most shocking loss of the entire Yu-Gi-Oh franchise in your opinion? Did I just say Yugi and go to bed? Sure? Yes? Good. Yugi, I'm going to bed. Nice.